Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. In this video, we will see how to install and set up the Jest testing framework in a JavaScript application. So as we already in the previous video, we have seen about the Jasmine testing framework, right? Both as a standalone and also with the NPM support we have seen. So in the same scenario, we also have another popular testing framework, that is Jest testing framework. So this was developed by Facebook. So this is one of the popular testing framework, Jest testing framework. So let's try to see this one. So this is developed on the top of the Jasmine framework only. So if you know the Jasmine, so Jest is also will be one and the same only, but it has some more features. So let's try to see about this Jest, how to install the Jest and how to execute the Jest test. Just let's try to see it. Now if you go here, I am creating a folder, something like Jest-testing, and in this one let's open the command prompt. It's a very simple. So like Jasmine framework, you don't have any that much of configuration and all those things are needed. So it's a simple thing. So Jest is very simple to install and very simple to code. It also it will be very easy. So that is the reason Jest has become very popular these days. So Jest testing. So here, so for initializing, what we need to do npm init. So normal process, what we will be doing earlier. In the same scenario, we can do it. So here I have installed. So package.json has been created. Let's open this one, Jest testing, in a Visual Studio Code, so that you will be able to see it very clearly. So here you will be able to see one package.json is there. Normally what we can do here, simply we can create a source folder. So where all the files, so JS files will be existing. So you, whatever the name it may be, so you can have your own name. So right now I am creating source file. Now here what I can do is, now in order to use the Jest, we need to install the Jest. So the command for this Jest is install Jest, and as it is a dev dependency, we can do --save -dev. So npm install Jest save -dev. That's it. So nothing is needed from the another packages or nothing are needed. So just Jest is enough. So it will take some time to install. Let it install. So by that time, what we can do is, let's go to the package.json, and in this test, if you try to see here, just we can write Jest. That's it. Finish. Now let's try to see it whether it is installed or not. It is taking some time to install. So if you go here in the docs, and here you will be able to see getting started. So here you will be able to see the command npm jest, and we can start writing the code. So here it has been installed. Now let's try to do npm test. So if I try to do the command, if I press the command npm test, so see the Jest has started executing, and it is telling that no test has been found. So these are the matches. I tried to check in the test __tests__ folder with the .js extension. So spec or test.test.js, like this I tried to check in all the projects. So I am unable to find it. So no test has been found, it is saying. Yes, we didn't create any folders or anything. So for that reason, so it has, so no test has been found. Now what we will try to do is, let's create a sum.js or something like this. Okay, here I am creating a folder, and here I will write something like function same add, and here a comma b. I will try to show you how we will writing. So return a plus b. That's it. Now here we will export. Now we know right, commonly, so we are using the ES6. So export default function. That's it. So this is our JS file. Now for creating, wherever you want, you can create. So normally what you will be creating is sum.test.js. You can create it whatever you want. You can create it with sum.spec.js also, not a problem. So here describe the same thing. How you will be writing the same thing. Describe. So we are trying to test this sum.js file, and it will take the function, the same thing. And here you can write the spec with it, or you can write with the test also, not a problem. Anything you can write it. So normally in the Jest, the people will be writing with the test. So that is the reason I am using the test. So with anything you can use it, it or test. So test add to numbers. So here we are testing. So here function, and first we will try to write the expect. Okay, expect of 1 dot to be of 1. Sorry. So I have writing a simple test here, expect of 1 dot to be of 1. Let's try to see it whether it will execute or not. So clear it and do the npm t. That is nothing but the shorthand notation, npm run test or npm test, anything you can type it. So here it is trying to jest. So it is running this sum.test.js and it got success, 1 passed. So here we are able to see some nice design, and in the command line we are able to see clearly. So here the test has been passed. Now let's try to add it here. Let's call this add 1 comma 2 and it should be 3. Okay, so this is the method we need to test it, right? So I am using this method from the sum.js, add 1 comma 2, and I am checking that result. So now if I try to run it npm t, let's see what will happen. So it is trying to running and it is telling that add is not defined. Yeah, it's correct. So it cannot able to understand this add. So what I can do here, so we need to import add from where I need to add it, from sum. Okay, so we need to import it from sum. So now let's try to test it. So whether it will be success or not, let's try to see it. Now if I try to do npm test again, just so it is running again, and we got some huge bunch of errors. What is that? It is telling that just failed to parse a file. So out of the box, just supports Babel, which will be used to transfer your files to valid Babel configuration to your valid JS based configuration. By default, node modules folder is ignored by transformers. So try to use ECMAScript modules. If you are trying to use TypeScript, you can use like this. So it is telling that, basically it is telling that, so if you are having a Babel support and all those things, so I will try to take it from the Babel, it is trying to say. So right now I have not installed any Babel or anything, so for that reason it is unable to understand this input. So what we will try to do is install the Babel thing. So instead of having this webpack and all those things, so what I will try to do is, let's go here and let's try to type Babel. Okay, and here if you try to see jest or anything, so jest or anything, so here we need to create a Babel RC file so that the jest will able to read this one. So here I am creating dot Babel RC file, and in this one what I will try to do is, so this is the preset. Okay, so let's paste it, the preset, and what I will try to do is, so here I will install, I need to install this preset. So let's install this preset also. Where is this one went? So here, where is this one? Yeah, here we need to copy this preset and let's paste this preset. Yeah, install this Babel preset. So it will take some time to install. So let it install. Yeah, it has successfully installed. Now what I want to do is, now let's try to test it again, npm t. Now the jest will try to read it from Babel and it will try to know that this is the ES6 support. So from the Babel it will try to understand, and now it got it passed. See, so how easy it is. The jest tries to take it automatically. So by seeing the Babel, so if you want, you can use the webpack and you can transpile it and you create a bundle. This all comes, that is a different process, right? That is all different process. So what I can say is the webpack entry files, output files, and loaders, adding loaders. This is a different concept. So for that reason, this is only the testing thing. So for that reason, I am not explaining about the webpack and all those things. So if you want to know about this webpack and all those things, I have already covered in the ES6 tutorials and all those things. I have did about the webpack and the transpiling and all those things. So this is how we will be using the jest for unit testing. So hope you understood about this one. So this is how we will be doing. So whatever the things you want, you can create it and you can do it. So you can import it same like that and all those things. There is no need to add in the m.mjs, and there is no need to do some.js like this. Okay, everything will be okay, fine. It will work. Okay, so you can do it like this also. There is no need. But in the Jasmine, you need to mention some.js and all those things. You need to mention it. So that is the only difference. So hope you understood about the jest installation and all those things. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.